Welcome once again to One Petite Street. I'm Jim Williams. I'll be your host today. We're going to be really mostly working on one of our little cardboard buildings for our Christmas village that we're working on. As you can see, the dollhouse, I have it all broke down because I have to do an awful lot of sanding and painting and getting it ready so I can do the wiring of the dollhouse. So that's the stage that we're in there. So right now, let's look at what we've done on the Christmas village as we made a new building for it. So this is the one I found. It's an original, has Japan written on the bottom. You can see it's in pretty rough shape, and so I used it as a model in order to make one. And so next we'll look at the different parts or pieces and how we kind of reversed engineered it and came up with the model that we have today. So here we have the different pieces. This piece will be the front and back, and then here's the two sides, and that will be folded over and put together. This is the roof, and that is a piece of cardboard with part of it peeled back so that it has that same appearance. And this piece here is right here, and so I made that out of a piece of cardboard, again taking part back. And this piece here is my own interpretation of what needs to go right here as a step. And then we have the chimney, which is these pieces here. So we'll look and see what that looks like with the one that we made before it's all painted and decorated. So this is the reproduction that I made, and I think it's a pretty good likeness with the chimney and all the different parts that we took those pieces that I showed you and we cut them out and put them together. And that is our reproduction of the Putz house, or the cardboard house that was made in Japan after World War II. And now we'll look at the finished product. It's a little bit different. Chimney's a little different, but it's the finished product, and we'll go into our little village. And this is my finished product with the trees and the snow on the roof. And the base is a little different than the one I made there. And this area here is a little different, but that's because most Putz buildings are a little bit different than each other. And so we have the original, which I copied, and we have, of course, the parts that I put together to make this one, and there's the finished product that will go into the village. And so that's the Putz building that we made for this week. So these are our two Putz buildings that I've made for this year's display. And our cardboard village is coming together. We have a couple more buildings to add to it. And so then it will look hopefully super on the top of the where we have our television, and it's a big display area up there, and we will have it and Santa Claus, and it'll be a very nice display. And we'll probably share that with you when we have it all set up for Christmas. I hope you enjoyed the putting together of our latest building for our Christmas village. And I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, and also if you have a comment, please comment down below. Like us. It makes me feel good when people like me. And also if you'd like to get plans for the buildings, then you can email me at onepetitestreet at gmail.com, onepetitestreet@gmail.com. As you can see, I'll put it down here. And if you will email me, then I'll email back to you my thanks for watching, and also attach to that the plans for each one of the buildings that we've made so far. So I'd like you to do that. In the meantime, I want you to think small and have a beautiful time. We'll see you next week.